scooter. I was conceived on a scooter. And god damn it, I'll die on a scooter. And god damn it, I'm taking you with me. This ends now. Goodbye, cruel world. Goodbye, cruel scooter. Finally, I killed him. What?
I am the indestructible scooter. I cannot be killed. And now I will eradicate mankind.
No! No! So inside the Zukboard City box is a Zukboard City scooter, but by the looks of it, assembly is definitely required. Besides the scooter, we also have a charger with a UK plug, which is always handy, a couple of Allen keys for assembly, some instruction manuals that you probably don't need, but you will definitely need these handles. Okay, maybe I do need to read the manual. So go ahead and screw on the speed controller first. Then of course attach the brake, and finally attach the handles. Do the same on the other side, minus the throttle, and that's more like it. What do you know, I didn't need the instructions after all, so the next thing you want to do is give her a full charge and then take her for a ride. This is the Zukboard City electric scooter with a top speed of 15.5 miles per hour, a range of 21 miles, a 350 watt motor, a 36 volt 10.5 amp hour battery, 8-inch tyres, dual suspension, a disc brake and a drum brake, weighing in at 14 kilograms. It'll cost you about 850 quid. Check out the links below for the best price. Big thanks to these Patreon and YouTube members for making this video a reality. Make sure you hit like and comment below, and if you're new here, why not consider subscribing? Alright guys, let's have a closer look at the Zukboard City electric scooter. Straight away, off the bat, there is no thumb throttle. You've got to make do with an index finger throttle, which is fine. And we've got 3 gears of speed, 1, 2, 3. 1 is about 9 miles per hour, 2 is about 12, 13, and then 3 is about 15 miles per hour. Now it does say this scooter can go 18.6 miles per hour, but I've only managed 15, so I don't know what's happening there. Might be restricted for this country. We've got 2 brakes, real disc brakes on the front. Charging port is also right at the top. It's again a little bit flimsy, a little bit plasticky, but they seem to all be like that. Never mind. Moving down the scooter, we have a 10.5 amp hour battery, which is hidden away nicely inside the stem. I mean, this scooter would almost be the perfect commuter scooter if you could remove said battery, but never mind, never mind. It's in the stem, which has its advantages because it means this beautiful wooden organic deck has no battery underneath it. Look at that. Not only does it look nice, not only is it kind of eco-friendly, Canadian maple, it also means, and you can see hopefully, the ground clearance between the deck and the ground is very large indeed. Lots of space to hop off curbs and stuff like that, and obviously the battery being up there, it's not gonna get damaged under here. And as you can also see, it's nice and wide. You can balance on it no problem, although arguably it is a little bit short. My heels are right at the back of the scooter here, but it's fine. So let's talk about the suspension very quickly. As you can see, this thing is like a trampoline. I can bounce on this thing all day long. Ugh. It's very good to see a commuter scooter with decent suspension. Finally, Xiaomi, please take note. Whilst we're here, let's take a quick gander at the underside. We've got a very decent hard-wearing kickstand by the looks of it. There's your suspension system at the rear. Very good, and it's nice to see here the wiring for the brakes runs into the wood rather than kind of like on top of it where it could get caught, and it looks like there's another cable running here that is also covered up. Yeah, so it's just nice to see a scooter with a bit of wood about it, you know? It's like less plasticky, a little bit more down to earth. Oh, it's hot in this sun. Right, enough babbling. The game changer, the deal breaker is the bell. Here we go for the bell test. Oh, darkness, my old friend.
There's no bell!
That's what you get if you don't have a bell. No, on a serious note, it doesn't matter if you haven't got a bell. Although I do like a bell, I was kind of testing the hard-weariness of this scooter because e-scooters have notoriously a bit of a bad rep for being prone to breaking, and it's just great to see a scooter that like won't break. I mean, don't take my word for it, but do watch these videos. So after taking my karate kick to the face like a champ, as you can see, she's riding absolutely fine, which is great, and one less thing to worry about, isn't it? Okay, wheel fans, we've got a hard rubber 8-inch wheel at the back. It is rear wheel drive, by the way. And then moving on to the front, we have a pneumatic air-filled tyre, which is great because we've got a bit more traction, a little bit more grip, and a little bit more bounce. Okay, so very quickly, let's talk about weight and the folding mechanism. Bosh! One click, one kick wonder, very large folding mechanism and refreshingly light. I think it weighs about 14 or 15 kilograms, which is great. For a commuter scooter, I wouldn't really want to go too much heavier than that in case you have to jump on the tube or on the bus or take it into work, up a flight of stairs or whatever. Stick it under your desk, because we all work at desks, don't we? So the scooter in its folded form, like I said, is pretty light. The centre of balance is nice and square. It's not top heavy, it's not rear heavy. Yeah, it's all good. And to unfold it, you actually don't even need to get on your hands and knees. There you go, just poke your foot through. So there you go, there's lots to like. There's reflectors and lights. Oh, the lights aren't that great actually. I'll show you obviously when it's not sunny. But we've got reflectors. It looks cool. The build quality is very, very decent. It's rugged. I really like the fact that you don't have to care about it that much. Hey! And hopefully that's still going to survive, because if not, I've just made a very expensive mistake. She's alive! She's alive! Who cares what it looks like and what it sounds like? Oh, by the way, it's very quiet, doesn't make any noise. Oh, off the curb. Off-road test. I'm conquering the world! I'm conquering the world! Nothing can... All right. Let's go! Well, that is a pleasant surprise. What commuter scooter do you know can conquer that kind of all-terrain terrain? It's fun. It's a laugh. That thing has no problems. You just keep going and you're not worried about breaking it, because I don't think you can break it. Well, I'm sure we'll probably be able to break it. What I'm saying is, there's no way Xiaomi is going to get across there in one piece. Thankfully, I'm in one piece and so is the scooter, so. Okay, hip hip hurrah, it's time for a hill test. Here we go. It's pretty steep, but she's pulling away. We're at 10 miles per hour. Still feels pretty nippy, pretty quick. No problem at all, actually accelerating up the hill there. Only a 350 watt motor, but 700 watt peak output gives you plenty of punch for hills like this. Okay, here we go, speed test. Whoop. Real punchy off the mark. Already hit 10, 14 and 15. That was pretty quick. Right, so there you have it. I may sound like I'm kissing the bloomin' arse of this scooter, and you may also know this video is a sponsored video. But a man's got to eat, right? Man's got to eat. And even though it is sponsored, I'm giving you the real world test. And if it was a bag of crap, I'd tell you it's a bag of crap. But thankfully, it's not a bag of crap. But you can treat it like a bag of crap. And that's what's really interesting and so likeable about this scooter. So if you're one of these people that break things, like me, look at these glasses, they're broke, then this is definitely the scooter for you. The perfect analogy are these sunglasses. They're broken, but I don't care. And I don't care about this thing. Does that make sense? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But if you are one of those people that breaks things and don't like maintenance, that hasn't got time for any of that, then this is perhaps the scooter for you. And with that, I'm gonna leave it there. Drop me a comment in the comments below. There is a link to the scooter below. Everything else is below. Check out below. That's it. If you're new to this channel, I do comedy, reviews, and vlogs and kind of blur them into one, with some filmmaking as well on the side. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun riding the scooter for the last couple of weeks, so big shout out to myscoot.co.uk. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, and all that jazz, and maybe, just maybe, we'll see you in the next one. Bye!